in my life. Uh, uh, um, oh, there should be things that I need to do, but I forgot. What is this? Oh, hey. Oh, okay. So you can watch and send questions. Okay. Okay. Um, don't. Oh, I forgot to. Oh shoot. How do I? I don't think I can I? Unless I do this. Hi Zayan! Hello! For anyone wondering what this is about, I'm just showcasing the upcoming, the not upcoming, it's already out, stocks that I have. So these are all the um, packed orders. I'll be shipping them out tomorrow. All of Jane's dice are sold out, but we will get to see some of them if you guys just want to see. There's still cotton candy and mint choco chip also are gone, but I have, as you can see here, some that I'm still working on. Yeah, they're not fully sanded yet, just need a bit more polishing, but hopefully by next week I will put up another restock of it, but that probably be it. And here's some showcase of all the die sets I have. So these two are not it. These are actually upcoming. So put that aside for a bit. These are still in stock. Yeah. Okay, actually, okay. Also, this is my first time IG live, so bear with me. Okay. Okay, so this is the one of the sets that I have. This is called Violet Visions. So let's see how they roll. Also, oh, I don't know why I put it there. Okay. Ah, yeah. Alright, so these are a set of 7, and they all come with the usual set. There's a D4, and these are sharp. All my D4s are really sharp, okay? They are basic. I have heard that they were caltrops, so like, you know, these spikes are pretty spiky, but it comes with a, it comes with the, what do you call, sharp edge dice. Okay, D4, a D6, a D8, and D10 and D100. They usually come with a pair because, you know, if you want to roll a percentile, you need these two. And of course the D20. Oh yes, and a D12. So I guess I'll just roll them. Ooh, do you hear that clickety clack? This is what people come here for. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that is one of our sets. That is full. It's all in Shopee. You can find it in the link in bio. Another one is a restock of like I think last year I made Purple Hearts. I just had a feel like I want to do it again. So basically that's how I do with my dice. I still want to keep it as a hobby, which is why you won't see as much restock. Because, well, if you ever made anything, if you have to make the same thing again and again, it gets really tiring. Like the joy is kind of sucked out of it, and I know if I don't feel fun doing this, then like I don't want to keep doing it. But yeah, these are Purple Hearts. There's only one more left in stock. I probably will. I don't know if I will make another run of this. We'll see. But actually, if any of these do you like, but you don't get the chance to get them, maybe in November I'll open up a custom order so you can ask me to remake this. Although they will come at a slightly higher price because I just wanted to keep the integrity of like the hobby and everything. But do you see how that shines? Like, I've come a long way since I got to be able to do something like this. I mean, obviously I'm not the best yet because if you see like all my dice has some sort of imperfection, thus the name. And yeah, like the 7 is not properly formed. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, see if it can focus a little bit. I hope this is better. Yeah, but yeah, let's see how they roll. And the light makes them like look a bit different every time, which is nice. Yeah, so that's the two sets left I have. This is Purple Hearts and this is Violet Visions. As you can see, I don't know how I got to this point, but I really like purple. I have purple in almost every of my designs, and I did not even intended it to happen like that. But yeah, okay. So let's have a look at some of the rejects. So why are they called rejects? Is because they're, as you can see, some of it are not like properly lined or shaped because of like some sanding mishaps, or the mold itself is not the best. So I put them under rejects. They will cost us slightly less than your normal dice, the normal dice that I will sell, but they're still usable. Some of them might have um, no numbers like these. That's why it's cheaper than normal. So let me just put all these here. Okay. Also, if at any point anybody has any questions about dice making, I am here, and you can feel free to let me know if you have any questions. So now we're moving on to the rejects. So let's look at the Jinx first. Okay, so like I made 4 of these sets, but she was supposed to be like 6, I think, but some of them did not come out quite well, thus they're put in the rejects. And well, I expected them to take a bit longer to sell out, but I woke up today and everything sold out. I released all the listings yesterday night. Not yesterday night, like about 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Is when they actually fully published. And yeah, this morning I woke up for work and everything's gone. So these are rejects, the only thing left of Jinx. So Jinx is based on the Arcane show, Netflix. I don't know when they're coming up with season 2. I'm really looking forward to it, and I love Jinx, and like the colors of like the color of Jinx is mainly blue and pink, so I try to capture that. But as you can see, these are rejects because they have like bubbles here that I can't like remove or fix. On the number itself is just as well very like that. And one of these, the 13 on the D20 and the 7 are not really visible, and neither is the 19th, so they are rejects. But you can still kind of figure out, if you work with dice long enough, you'll know this is a 19, this is a 13, this is a 7. But yeah, other than that, they're mostly just like, they're not good enough to be part of a set, therefore these are rejects. And yeah, and one of these have like this bubble that I just cannot remove. These have bubbles in them, but let's hear some clickety clack. Oof. I love these. Like, one of the best parts about making dice is just hearing the clickety clacks and seeing how shiny it can be. Like, yeah. So if any of you is wondering why my if you've been watching my shop since I first started, you'll notice that my price has been slightly increasing. So one of those is because, well, material cost is also increasing. Like when I first started out, like resin I can buy for like 40 ringgit or so for like 1 kg of it, but now you have to pay for like 50 ringgit. That's not even including shipping. So I gotta up my price so that I can make some money. But actually yeah, I'm selling at this price because, well, to me, I don't feel like it's good enough to reach the price that I do want to sell it for, so that's why I'm selling it at that price point. Okay, so that's Jinx. Let's put them to the side for a bit. Let's look at Purple Hearts. Yeah, let's look at Purple Hearts. So these are actually one of the 2 sets that I made using my own dice molds. Like I made these from scratch. which is why, like, even though they're rejects, they still cost quite a bit per dice. Like one of these is like 6 ringgit, I think. And yeah, that's what I've been using the better part of 2022, just to make the molds better and use my own font, because I do like these. Like my my camera is not too well. This is just my phone camera, but yeah. So you can see I have a custom net 1. This is actually a net 1 and a custom net 20. So a net 20 is like when the dice is full, right? So it's kind of perfect but not really. And a net 1 is when it's fragmented, everything's broken off. That's the idea, because my shop is named Imperfect Dice, so I wanted to showcase imperfections. But I think, maybe like after I got this and after I did all of it, the idea is nice, but the execution maybe not. Because it's actually easy to like remove while in the sanding process. Some of these could like just go off and they don't keep their good shape. I think one of these okay, maybe not this one. This one is actually the good one, I think. So yeah, what do you think of this font actually? Because I do like it, and working with them is not too bad. Okay, and if you're wondering the font, what are the difference, compare, this is a D8 and this is another D8. So let's see. Yeah, so you can see how the one looks like is different. This 3 is also different. And currently I have 3 fonts basically. So this is what I call this is the general mold, where I got it from one of those starter molds on Shopee. Then this is from like a mold I got from an Etsy shop. It's a bit smaller, the 3. And this is the one I made from Dice Masters myself. So yeah. And this is actually a D2 that is made from the what do you call logo of the D&D game that I've been streaming with my fiance and friends. Thank you. So this is our main channel logo. Also from our campaign 1, Skillian Rogues. So basically it was about like Sakurai Seimei, it's very anime actually, and versus the witch, which is the main antagonist. So this was the witch's hat, and this is like Sakurai Seimei's hair. So now we don't play that campaign anymore, but the name sticks, called Skillian Rogues. This is our current campaign called Arc of the 12. So actually, if you can see, this X and all of this just like resembles 12. And I'll be giving this away to anyone who ordered Purple Hearts. And I have a few more of these as well. But these will be like kind of given at random based on like what sets you bought. So so far the ones who will get it are Purple Hearts, like the first one who bought it. There's actually one here, which I will put it in here. We'll actually see this one's a bit later because I've already packed them. Another one that will actually get these D2, these are for free, by the way, just to give you guys a show what exactly it is. So another one is this Divine Gold, and honestly I love this because it's so hefty. And like basically a D2 is basically like a coin. So like, that time when you can't really decide, should I go this way or that way, you just flip this coin. I would flip it, but I'm really bad at flipping coins. As you can see, I'm struggling myself. Well, okay, yeah, so that is the rejects for Purple Heart. And let's look at the last one. This is the Divine Gold. Okay, so these are also rejects, but they're actually better rejects, which is why they're a bit slightly higher price on the shop. You can actually get them all in full set if you just buy, one by one. I would like to put a wholesale, but there are restrictions on Shopee that don't allow you to do that. So I also am trying to figure out other platforms to sell on, but they're not as easy to figure out as Shopee. And do know that I'm also working like a 9 to 6 job. So that means I have little time in my spare time on top of like managing another channel that me and my fiance and like my friends run as well. We do a podcast every Wednesday night starting from next week, just about D&D. We talk about like TTRPGs. We talk about all those D&D stories, that kind of thing. So yeah, so another thing is like, if you've never seen this is a D4, but it's in short form. So what happens is you just roll it and you can see this is a 4. Hey, I rolled a 4. If anyone is doing healing right now, you get max healing. Thank you. One of the things that I like to play on D&D is a healer. I like support, I guess, but I also kind of really like damaging. I like burning things. So Wildfire Druid is so good. That's a tangent, I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, these are Divine Gold. You can find them in the shop. Okay, so that's all the things that are still within stock. Now let's look at the ones that I'm going to ship tomorrow. So this is Purple Hearts. Yeah, well, we've seen one of Purple Hearts, but yeah, so I'm gonna put this in here because that's the first order of Purple Hearts, so they get it. I should have said it, but I don't know. I don't feel like these are super pretty that I need to tell everyone about it. Just, I like to get some little surprises sometimes. It's nice. Also, any further orders after this won't actually get this because I have miscalculated and I've run out of this kind of boxes. So I'd have to ship your orders in like a bag. You still get a bag, in a velvet bag with the dice that you ordered. All right. So this is cotton candy. So as you can see, I have a D2 here as well. Oh, thank you. You don't see me though. How do you know? Okay, yeah. As you can see, it's pretty transparent. I figured out after this one that I probably shouldn't use any translucent design for a D2, especially if it's double-sided. You can't really see very well off like the designs. But yeah, these are cotton candy. I'll take them out for a bit. Stick them out for a spin. Okay. Oh. All right. Yeah. So, and if anybody wants this but couldn't get it again, I have one more in stock. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, just take them out for a spin. And this is going to some very lucky person. I think it's DC Shinjin ordered this, if I'm not mistaken. So they are unfortunately taken. So okay, let me put them aside and let's have a look at another one, a mint choco chip. Okay, so yeah. So this set is slightly cheaper than this one because the D100 for this design is always a bit like incomplete. Like the 0 are a little faded, and the 50 is just like you can't really find this as well. Like, okay, let me yeah, you can't really see it as well, but you can kind of see it. So I do think it's good and it's bad enough for a reject. So I'll just sell it at a cheaper price, So yeah. And so are like some of these as well. And the 2 is a bit chipped off. Thus imperfect dice is imperfect, right? So let's just ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'll be done with just showing off things that are people. Things that are people. And we'll move on to what I have in mind. So the last one is the Jinx one. So all 4 of these are taken, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll have a look at one. So look at that. I don't know if I'll ever make more of these, to be honest. Maybe I will one day, because like it takes quite a while to make them because of all the layering, and the inks I'm using are also running out because of all the sets I've made. So yeah, that is it. Now on to the last part that I've mentioned before. Well, since there's no question, yeah, fortunately, these diets are taken. Are these two that I just started work on. So these two. So next time I'll be working on a more matte design. So this is one of my these are raw. What I mean by raw are they're not polished, they're not sanded, they just got out of the mold, you know. So what I want to do is I want to give them a matte finish so that you can't see what's the inside all that much, and give that kind of frosted glass effect. Yeah, kind of basically uncooked. Yeah. And yeah, all these flakes, you won't see them as clearly as you will right now. Hopefully after like matte, they'll be better. We'll see how it comes out, because sometimes like a die set comes out good after coming out of the mold, but like sometimes, you know, my hands are not as good or steady, so they get a bit wonky. So we will see. Let's hope this works out. This is supposed to be for matte. These are not matte just yet. Thank you, everybody's joining. So this one, I'm working on a liquid core. So what I mean by liquid core is like the inside swirls, and you can see them being like, you know, all the ooh. When can you order cotton candy? You'll be able to. I'm almost finishing these ones. You should be able to by next week. I'm targeting Monday. I'll be just releasing them, like, restocking them. But yeah, I probably don't have any more. Like if anybody wants it, they will have to order from me. They will have to order from me. So yeah, and custom orders won't be open until like November. We'll see. I'm a bit swamped at work right now. So these, let's look at these. This is also raw. Hey, thank you, Herbin. Okay. So well, I could go on frosted, but if I go frosted, then the inside you won't see it, like it can't swirl as much. So sorry, bear with me the vertigo while I show you how it swirls. So this is basically the idea is it's a snow globe inside a dice. So there's like yeah, can you see that? Can you see things swirling inside? Ooh, it's good just to watch it when you're, I don't know, working at your job or just like doing stuff. Yeah. So I'll probably, I don't know if I'll make another one of these. Maybe I'll have two in stock, just because like it's kind of fun making these, but they also cost quite a bit, like in terms of time, effort, and also just experimenting. So it will be a lot more expensive than my usual die set, as you can see, right? Yeah. So I will have to finish these up, and I'm going to be selling them in December, as part of like a winter theme drop, you know, maybe. So we'll see. Oh, the D4 though, I can't find like an orb that's small enough. So what I did instead is I trapped a penguin. You guys can give a name. Anyone who has a good name, I'll put. This penguin will have an official name inside when I release it. Yeah. The weight is it doesn't feel unfortunately he's trapped forever. If you want to free him, then you gotta buy it and, I don't know, decimate it, I guess. I don't know. So for these kind, actually, you would be surprised that actually it's not as it's actually about the same weight as your normal dice. why that is the case is because we are actually using less resin to create this. The weight is displaced by the orb, the contents of the orb inside. So they're actually not they're actually not, how you say, like weighted or anything. Yeah. Yeah. Spencer? Do you guys like Spencer? Honestly, I like Pingu. I watched Pingu as I grew up. So when I was growing up, and the newt, you know. I know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'll probably make another one of this just because it was fun to make. So the honestly, the only thing that's stopping me from making a lot of like the same dice is the fact that I need to sand them. And what I mean by sanding is like I need to rub them on like sandpaper for like 7 grits, and imagine doing that all the time. Like, yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I'll probably make another one of this just because it's fun to make. I'm thinking of more like liquid core kind of draw. Sorry, liquid core drops. Like, but I'm thinking of more of the designs. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I love Pengu. Let's call him Pengu. You can any other names we can give it like as an addendum, but he'll be Avatar, the last Air Pengu, final boss Spencer Johnson. There you go. That's his name, I guess. All right, and it's almost done. I have one more. Unfortunately, my I showed this to my friend, and she has laid claim to it, but this is another one of my earlier tries with liquid core. I made this before I made these, like just to figure out what's like the right ratio of the liquid to make sure like it everything swirls. So what's in, okay, you'll see that it's messy because I haven't cleaned it up. I just inked this last night, but a dab with alcohol would just make that go away. Yeah, don't eat it, please. You'll die. So okay, what's in here is actually some red mica powder, and right now it settles. So when it settles, like it's not swirling around, you can see that it's kind of pink inside. But if you give it a shake, do you see it? The inside it becomes glittery and red and nice. So as you can see, I made some mistake here. The one is like super blank, so I'm selling this as a reject, but my friend saw this and immediately laid claim, so unfortunately this is hers. But maybe, maybe I'll make a full set of this, and I'll call it, I don't know, something regal, because it feels so regal. So what's inside is just like some gold foil and red mica. Yeah. So and as I roll it, it swirls inside. And yeah, I'll probably need to like change up the formula a bit inside to make it a little less watery and a little more like it swirls a bit before it settles down. But I'm getting there, guys. So yeah, these are probably what's coming in December. And in the meantime, check out what's available in the shop. These are still available, all of these. And I'll be restocking these as well. I have 2 reject dice, mostly because like this one, they are very bloated because I did not check the size of the orb. So they are very bloated, as you can see. So I don't think they'll even roll well. Like if anybody wants it, it'll just be like as something you keep at the side to roll when you're bored. But yeah, they are thick. Like they're very thick. These are rejects of these. So yeah. Yeah, hey guys, thank you for joining, and 1000 for like staying from the beginning to the end, and everyone who joined just to see what's going on. I don't know if I'll do more of these. If you guys like it, maybe I will. I also have another one that's not pictured here, a DIY dice kit. If anybody is interested in making dice of their own, you guys can buy that. Then hit me up if you guys have any questions. I'm working on making a Discord server of my own, just for anyone who are interested to make dice, to ask questions, ask advice, and all that. So yeah, that is all. Or let me figure out how to how do I end this live stream? I think I just put X. Okay, let's hope that's the correct one. I'll see you guys soon, maybe. I don't know. Bye. Okay, yeah. Okay, that is the correct way to end it. Bye everyone. Thank you for joining.